Hello everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 57, Recuperation. Alright, so Glitch is incinerating. I'm not even going to bother closing this gate until we're done. There's obviously a lot of wealth on some of those Band of Bones, but I'm not worried about that. I'm more concerned about getting everybody recovered for the next fight. So, King's already 100%. Hop all out of that. Put someone else in the bed. And the next closest will be Headshot. Alright, the wall has been replaced. The gate is about 2/3 repaired. Those beaks wandered on. Yeah, here they are. What are you eating now? Oh, God. Oh, God. That's unfortunate. Hey, King! I think these nomads need a little bit of help. They have to eat someone. Someone's on the menu. It just... I'd rather it be dust bandits than nomads. Nomads are good people. Did no one any harm. So the gate's almost 100%. King will help with the nomad slaughter. Oh god, as will everybody else. Can you people... Here, passive for everybody? Not everybody needs to go. In fact, it's better if not everyone goes. It's easier to 1v1. The splash damage is really what gets you. So I hit passive. You too, Rockfin. Actually, Rockfin's on passive. He just wanted to fight. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, lovely. Headshot. You should be fully healed. Hey, Glitch. Oh, they broke? Yeah. Okay, so they keep breaking this wall, which is where my crossbows are. So they keep destroying the crossbows. I'm gonna have... I like how there's just a junk bow vertical where the crossbow would be. Let's have a few of my people here come off passive and hop on these crossbows. So that I can shoot the big things that are coming in. Because boy, are they coming. Hey, Rockfin. Rockfin, dearest. Yeah, we closed it in time. Okay, let's repair the gate. Oh, did it just, yep. Oh, there goes physics. Teleporting through the gate. You're welcome, nomads. Ouch. Yeah, this gate's holding up just fine. Alright, big one's unconscious. Well, they're all the same size. The front one's unconscious. All your meat is mine now. And your leather. Rockfin put this away. Rain Ruka, you're coming to... medic me? Right, I'm just gonna leave the gate closed. King, you can go on jobs now. I don't know what your hull to queue is, because it doesn't seem to work. Quit trying to heal me, I'm fine. Why are they following me around? There's no medical attention that I even need. Rockfin is like 100% fine. I don't know. Alright, so the other ones are downed, and then we'll go over to the nomads to help them out. Marvin, thank you for the resub. Alright, one of them just regained consciousness. And that's a pack beast. God, it looks like a downed weak thing. Alright, Rockfin. Make sure these stay dead. And keep using the beds. So we have a lot of people that are almost fully healed, so I'll be doing a bit of a rest swap. Obviously, yes, I agree. Having beds for everyone would be great, but as you can see, there is no rest. I just don't get to rest. So there would be no time for me to make beds as I defend myself from raids and fauna. Do Shek take prisoners traditionally? No, not really. They're not really slavers unless they work for the United Cities. They don't have slaves. So in Shek culture, it's a caste society where you have those that have horns are warriors, and those that have their horns cut off are the workers. What are these guys even shooting at? I hear the crossbows firing, but... Oh, hi, yes. I see, I see. Alright, let's close this. King, how's it working over here? Getting these guys in okay shape. But whatever the case may be, we don't take slaves, we don't take prisoners, we don't torture or any of that jazz. It's not what we do. I don't really care what the other Shek do, because we're not like the other Shek, who believe in caste systems and the like. Alright, Mike's very close. As was Horse. And Gizo's not that far behind. They're gonna get through here. Just not enough gunners and too many wall bashers. Only like 2 got in? That's funny. It works for me. Hey, Petrable, thank you for the reset. The main concern is not to get friendly fire, because there's one crawling around out there who might draw fire, so let me just repair. Greaser, you're an engineer too. Help me out with this. Okay, you guys are all set. Go rest. King, how's it going over here? You gonna save the pack beast? One of the weird things about, oh, this nomad's also dying. One of the weird things about animals is, even when you cripple their limbs, they can still move rather well. Which I've always found interesting. So you can totally cripple a pack beast's legs or whatever, and it will still move around at pretty high speed. So at this point, I'm just trying to recover ASAP while being a good neighbor to those in need. I wonder if my faction for nomads is going up. Slight green. I know it's imperceptible, but I have a slight but greater than true 0 neutral there. Okay, Mike's good. Mike doesn't even have a job. they're so new recruit-wise that they hadn't been given tasks to complete. Els is pretty close. Foley and Tilk kind of close, which is funny. I think Tilk was one of the most grievously injured during the Ancient Lab run. King, where'd you go? Oh, you're trying to come home. Because you ran out of meds? No, you didn't run out of meds. There's still people to help over there, dude. But the gate's definitely repaired. Rockvin here needs to go into the skeleton bed because his arm is a little dinged up. And we are nearly ready for some of these guys to go back to work. So I'm going to have them work until everybody is healed, and then we'll head to the Dust Boss. Dust King. The king of the bosses. All right, horse. Go work the steel refinery. Els, the iron refinery. Slotus. And actually, I'm going to take everyone off of passive here. Next to rest. I don't know where the pack beast went. Oh. I'll save you. You will not die on me. Maybe I'll save the human first. Our food supplies? They're fine. They're a little lower, but they're not critical or anything like that. And then I can always use my hemp to make medicine if I need. Oh, the goat died. What are you? Oh, you're also nomad? Okay. Sometimes... Oh yeah, the whole caravan came out this way. Ran into those big things that I didn't shoot at. Alright, buddy. King's done. That was everybody, plus that's like the last of his meds. Now let's keep cycling the healers. Whatek, you're good. And Ruka, you down. Pretty soon here, I'm going to have more farming, more harvesting, etc., 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 and we'll be back to having supplies for everybody. Callie's almost there. Gizo is good enough. How's it going, King? Kill them? I don't feel bad about this at all. I can hear us firing. It's always concerning because I don't really know what kind of enemies it is. Alright, Callie's good. Rockvin heals. Would you get any benefit if I put them in one of my beds to heal? Or is it only from being a medic? I don't understand your question exactly. You only get medical skill when you're doing medical actions. So, if the skeleton repair bed is patching up the open wounds, I don't level up from that. Or if you're suggesting that I kidnap the nomads and stick them in my own beds, that's kidnapping. Which is slightly frowned upon. It's gotten me in hot water in the past. All right. We have about, I don't know, about a quarter of our workforce up and running. And now that things are sort of sorting themselves out, I'll be able to rest more people up. I wonder what the operating machine in Hull 2 is. I don't know, I'll clear it. Normally, King doesn't hold down a standard job. It might be wise for me to run around the base collecting some of the goods that I got from the labs and have King sell it. So I'm going to have King throw on the jumbo bag, and I got to figure out who has some of that loot. So Rain has a little bit of it. I don't need tools. Ruka has a little bit of it. Thorfinn has some. Because all this I can run up to the way station just due north and get it sold for some profit. Oh, fully. Oh, because you're cooking. Yeah, okay. It's like, why do you have a bunch of raw meat on you? You are our chef. That makes sense. Tilk has a bunch more. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, Horse took a memento. He kept a tooth. All right, bag's full. So let's go make our run while everybody else heals up. There's still horse choppers, junk bows, stuff like that, littered around the base when I was stripping the raiders so that they couldn't fight us. So I can make 2 runs, and make another run to collect that stuff. So, go back to work. Larry, work. Bruiser, almost. Shona's, you're good. Steel bars, please. Tora, armor smithing. Miss Lotus, you are yet another... You're our general hauler. Probably not a task I'm going to need long term. But you can keep that for now. Ruka was a corpse furnacer, but Glitch has been doing it. But now Glitch is back on weaponsmithing, so I'll clear that out. So there is still a lot of gear that we need. So there was more gear that we wanted to sell, of course. But one of the things that we noticed was we have a lot of people that don't have the turtleneck. So Chemo's going to be turtlenecking for us for a while. Trying to get our turtlenecks up so we're all roughly the same amount of armor. Because right now some people just have a lot more armor than others. Oh, when it doesn't stack. I will buy the random research books. so I can just fill out the research tree of the low-tier stuff that I don't need. I'm always hopeful that there will magically be a new Shek when I come in here, and I'm always going to check. But statistically, there shouldn't be. Or not statistically, just realistically, the patrons of the bar don't change. They're all regulars. Why? Oh, I think it's because they're mercenary? Yeah, bodyguards. I was considering running out here when I was being besieged to hire bodyguards to help me, but I kind of wanted as a point of pride to do it myself, so I just... Oh, hello. Yeah, it's shooting. Hungry, hungry, hungry bandits everywhere. Sharp point, I'm going to change your crossbow. You're going to use this one. Alright, how are we doing? Ruka, you are good. Up, Rain. You're good enough. Go farming. Thor, Ven, Grisor, you're healthy. Go farming. Jackbot, iron mining. Thorfinn, go mount a crossbow. So I might have just taken Thorfinn's crossbow, but I'll put him on this one. We're about to lose our gate. There is a massive pile of bodies here. I look forward to the day where I have a heavy weapon that can just absolutely monster truck multi-swing on these types of enemies. That'll be quite fun when that day comes. So taking the crossbow guards, put them on to attack. And for my safety... those up here gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull them off the crossbow because I don't really want to impale. These hunger bandits are not gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, this is a fight of no consequence. Just warming up my corpse furnace even more. That's all this is. Even my lowest level newbies have no issue killing these guys. If you can't kill a hunger bandit... Oh, we have some red sabers too. I don't know why. I think they just randomly added. Look at that. I guess we just missed the DeLorean. It drove that way. Into the future! Or past, or somewhere. Alright, so Kang's coming back home. Petrable, thanks for the bits. Biofuel would be nice. Yeah, if only you could make biofuel out of them. I mean, you can't. Spoiler. That would be nice. Alright, putting everybody's jobs back on. People are going to have little scratches and the like, so if anyone is more than just a little dinged up, I will designate them to be healed. Let's have you be a designated repair, Mike. Control and... Are those even pronounceable names? But thank you for the follow. I have no idea what to call you. Cowley, do you have meds on you? Probably not. Although you are the man responsible to make meds, so... I'll check in a minute. I want to get Kang queued up for another run. Cheese, thanks for gifting out two subs. Alright, so King is going to clean up the base by running around and picking up the weapons we stripped off of enemies. So that they're not just sitting here to rot and rust like everything does in the game. And a quick health check. Honestly, I don't think anyone's even wounded enough to warrant resting. It's all... Thor, I guess, could rest his head in case. So I'll do that. But pretty much everybody... Oh, and Night Knave. The newbie, the lowbie, the Night Knave. Yeah, it makes sense. Here, grab the human leg. Maybe, maybe skeleton robot wants a human leg. Who knows? Maybe I'll just use it to get a leg up on my competition. Sorry. I do want to craft him a Rockfin a better arm. I'd rather not buy it. So that's why I've been holding out. I could buy it. Obviously, I have the money to. But as a point of pride, I think it would be cool if I crafted it. Oh, speaking of which, King, before you leave... Oh, wow, I already had a lot of books in there. Low-level books. What I need to do is just queue up a whole bunch of the research for that low-level stuff. So that we can clear it up. Oh, man. Fang has been making electronics. All right, up we go. And let's I don't need you to vote on this stuff because these books here are a dime a dozen, so anything that uses up normal books I'll just unlock. Even grog and stuff like that I don't intend to ever use. All right. We have 2 normal books left. Seems perfect to me. Rockfin, get researching. So we'll be on our way in just a minute. King's going to do one more run. Then I'm going to sort out the camping beds and medical supplies. And then we'll go to the Dust Boss. Emmy, cheer. Cheers. Thank you. I think I want Headshot to craft her own crossbow. Again, a point of pride. A recurring theme in this series is that we want to be a self-reliant army, which means doing for ourselves, outfitting ourselves, making our own gear, everything. As a so Cal, you did have medical supplies, as a point of pride, primarily. Ooh, speaking of doing for ourselves, a masterwork helmet. Hot damn. Where'd that even come from? Tora's not even making helmets, and nor is Chemo. I honestly don't even know where that one came from. Well, it's free, so I'll take it. And then Glitch, oh, I forgot to grab these blades, but Glitch is making the Mark 1s still. Hey, you! Get out of here. As long as there's not more. I'll have Kang kill this thing real quick. You know, if Kang can kill it with, like, a Mark 1... Oh, down it goes. With a Mark 1 katana, imagine what he would do with a proper beak thing polearm. Because polearms are some of the best weapons against them. Oh, we are getting attacked. Where? Oh, it's a dust bandit that got back up, I'm guessing. Ow. Oh, yep. Poetic just took friendly fire. Not so friendly. You guys are all fine. Go back to work. Sorry, Poetic. So he's the only one that really needs to rest. That big thing was running from King. I believe it. King just dropped his bag. He shed his bag off his back. And he's like, all right, you want to fight? beak thing? Your power level does not match mine. You down that beak thing and blink. Crossbow turret spotlight fitting is done. What that unlocks... Yeah, let me get rid of the home squad. Is it unlocks the Mark II crossbows that have spotlights attached to them, which could be fun to add at some point. But it's... Oh, I could just upgrade it. Yeah, let's upgrade. Have my engineers manage that. Night Knave, what are you doing? That looks... There's other crossbows in the sea, buddy. And then I'll upgrade the ones on the towers last. I think this is probably the last of my crossbow upgrades for, at least for now, but probably for a long time. Because, and I did mention this, and I continue to mention this, I don't want to heavily fortify my base. I'd rather defend it with, I'd rather defend against strong raids with force of arms, and not with technology. That would be the Shek way. So, that's why I'm resistant to increasing the amount of crossbows that I have and upgrading my walls, etc., etc., etc. I'd rather duke it up myself. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's see if Mr. Skeleton Doctor wants a human leg worth 0 cats. I only grabbed it just to clean up the area. Yeah, I don't really want repeating harpoon guns, because that makes everything way too easy. Destroy with Roy! Thanks for all the gifted subs. Thank you, dude. Oh, you had a lot of money. I know Skeleton Doctor has a lot of money. So let me check on the arm. See, I'll just have you guys vote. I sort of feel like I want to buy my arms. Obviously, Rockfin is at a massive disadvantage using this economy arm made by Hivers. But let me just see what he's got for sale. So he has a skeleton high left. He has a skeleton... He has a, yeah. There's 3 high quality left arms. 4? Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of arms. Should I buy an arm for Rockfin? Or should I craft them? Flash poll. 2 minutes. You vote. Now, another thing I could do is to never buy masterwork, have to craft my own masterwork and just buy high quality or lower. That would be a good, you know, a good compromise, I suppose. What are we shooting now? Oh, yep. Thunk. Thunk. Some of them made it in and they're crawling around. Now that the gate's open, they're trying to bust out. Oh, Red Saber. A wounded... Oh, yep, never mind. A very wounded Red Saber, or possibly dead. Yep. Nearly dead. Here, your meds are mine now. Deliciousness. Thanks for the resub. Alright, it's pretty clear that you guys want me to buy. Let me reset that. So then the other question that I have is... should I ever craft limbs? Yes or no? So the root of this question is, should I restrict myself to not buying Masterworks and only be able to buy Specialist and lower? Or should I just never craft limbs? Because the amount of limb loss that I experience is probably never going to require me to craft my own limbs. Because Shek are tough. They can wear the best armor. They are the tankiest of everything in Kenshi by a considerable margin. So there is a very real possibility that, like, I almost never lose limbs again. Which means that if, you know, that I might not have to. Craft limbs, but, okay. Looks like yes. Should I self-restrict from buying Masterworks? So you guys want me to buy a limb, so let me just buy the high-quality limb that was here. What limb does Specialist? So I could... Yeah, so I have the highest quality non-master... Or the second highest quality limb for Kang. So if we're following this rule, if I want a faster leg for Kang, I would have to craft it myself. I also want to note that it is a considerable amount of technology required to invest in robotics in order to be able to make Masterworks. It would take me a long time. So buying it is obviously the easier route. It's making money in Kenshi is so stupidly easy to do that buying it is really no issue at all. So at the core of the question is basically, and no, I'm not going to be restricted from buying Masterworks. Okay, cool. So I'll just buy whatever limb I need, and I may not ever need to make limbs. King has the Dust Bandit Saber. Yes, he does. He'll bring that home. I don't really care. Whee! Alright, so now some of the mounted crossbows are getting made. What is my ETA? It's probably 3 days and change. 3 days, 2 hours. Yep. Alright, King. Let's give Rockvin the new arm. I'm gonna keep the old arm. A, because it's not worth much, and B, I used it for so long that it's a memento. So, I know you can't really see it, because Rockfin's armored, but... Oh, well, he's really... Oh, I'm stripping King right now. Sorry, King! There. So this is the improvement that I made. I went from this little... looks like Arrested Development Buster. Little Twiggy. Which has minus 25% dex, minus 70% lockpicking, minus 25% swimming. Up to this, which is actually positive dex. So actually one of the disadvantages of upgrading this arm is it will actually be harder for me to train dexterity. So what I could do is I could just keep the better arm on me and train with the, you know, fight weak things with the bad arm and then switch up when I feel the need to switch up. Because these arms don't weigh that much. They're lightweight enough that I can just do that. So let's keep that in the back burner. So Cougar, in my YouTube series Birth of a Hive, I had a roster of like, I'm gonna say something like 60 hivers, and they all had head-to-toe Masterworks. So I needed to craft it in that instance, but in this instance, with one of the rules of this series is no purposeful delimbing, I really don't suspect that, you're right, I will ever need to make it myself. And the amount of research that you need to put into robotics in order to make decent robotics is a lot. It's so many books. Because this is just... The 4 ancient books here and the 6 ancient books there is just the the lowest level, really junky Hyver limbs, and then it techs up and up and up and up. It gets to be very, very expensive. So as soon as... Oh, hey, Binky. As soon as our mounted crossbows are built, I will head out. But most of these already have lights, which is cool. Not the ones in the top tower, but they'll wait. Plus, the ones on the top tower, the tower actually might be so high that the lights won't... I'm not really sure how distant the lights will work. So it's... How many lumens do you get? I don't even know. Now, another thing I might want to do is... Okay, Kang, let's ditch that blade. Ditch the meat. I think it might be a good idea for me to try to head over to the hub or Squin and pick up a wanted poster for the Dust King. I think it makes the most sense, role-playing wise, for us to actually think we're getting paid for this work. So I'm going to have King make a quick errand. Before he goes, I'm going to grab more meds. I'm going to have King make a quick errand and then rendezvous with everybody else. Alright, there we are. Maybe even the way station has the bounty poster. Alright, everybody's jobs are off. At this point, all I really have to do is go through everybody and make sure that they are not carrying things they should not carry. And we're just about ready to head out as a squad. Hopefully not to get stomped on like that just happened. So King, you keep moving. You're the fast one. Night Knave is going for some grub, isn't he? Yeah. I will be taking food. King will grab it on his way home. I'll grab some of it now. Most of our guys here are, let's just huddle around the food bin. I mean, everybody seems to want to be there anyway. And then we'll make sure that nobody's carrying anything they shouldn't. So Rain, give out some of those meds. Anything that I shouldn't be carrying, I'm just going to ditch into the general storage. If there's room. Okay, that's fine. Callie shouldn't have 2 backpacks. He's not exactly Superman strength. You can see how many people grabbed electrical components to help build the crossbows. That's why everyone has electrical components on them. That's my wheat straw. Where's my hemp? Here? Yep. I have to keep an eye on how many toothpick bolts I have. But alright, we're good. Everybody's had their stuff ditched. So the last thing I want to do is to maybe with Ruka grab a trader backpack that she'll take off during combat, fill that bad boy with a whole bunch of food. Which encumbers her pretty considerably, so she's going to share the weight with Rain, who's going to do the same thing. And that way we don't even have food at home, so if anyone comes raiding us for the food at home, they get nothing. Because they don't even check the bread. Oh, part of the reason Ruka's encumbered is she's carrying around a dust bandit on her back. Can you stop that? I told her to stop corpse furnacing as she was mid-work. So actually, she is the slowest, but only by like 1 mile an hour. So, Rain, put that backpack back. And we will head out. All of you, follow the Rookie. And Ruka, you are going to walk us towards that way station, kind of following Kang's path. Horse, I don't know what you're doing, but it's wrong. Yeah. There are still a few without shirts because I don't own them. I know I left a good backpack behind, but I guess there's one shirt that I could grab. Not a good backpack, I meant helmet. Here, I'll equip them. The turtlenecks take a very, very long time to craft, so the few that are without shirts is just because it is labor intensive. So McNauer, there's that, and here, you get the helmet. That means that on the roster, I should mark McNauer in having a Masterwork helmet. God, where are you? Done. Trying to keep track of everyone's gear. It's easier said than done. Okay, so we're good. Closing the gate. We did have that Mark 1 blade, but I'm not going to need it. I don't want to take any more time trying to outfit everybody, because I could be at that all day long. Kang! Let's see if they have a bounty notice. I might even be able to find Elz's bounty notice, which states that he's a Greenlander. Alright, so you don't have any bounty notices, do you? I'll take the blueprints for bolt heavies, though. I don't... we'll check next door. I don't think the Skeleton Doctor sells bounty notices, but, full of the junk, I traded away. Alright, so we're going to run over to Hub. See if we can get a bounty notice. Well, Ruka takes us... let's go here. I think that makes sense for our main squad. Hey, Chan. You keep coming in late? Well, if you sign up or you join Discord, Discord has notifications and events that you can be notified. I make it a point. I'm very careful about not pinging people unless they sign up for notifications, so I don't use the @everyone or @here tags pretty much ever unless it's an emergency. The emergency would be like, hey, everyone here should be should be aware that there's like a scam going on or something like that. So it happens maybe like once a year. Who's chasing me? Oh, beak things. Cute. So if you sign up for those announcements, you can get notified. You can get pings and notifications. Oh, it hit a Slotus. Okay, Rain, turn around. Keep this thing off of us. Is there a scam to sign up for? No, like every now and then there'll be like nitro scams or follower scams. You know, scams on Twitch that happen. Or there was the, most recently, I didn't use the @everyone tag, but most recently it was the giant Twitch breach that happened, where initially it was not known whether passwords were exploited. They were not, but that happened a few months ago, and I definitely made people notified of that, because there was the potential of people having their accounts violated. So Thor is actually the slowest, not Ruka, because Thor here has some food cubes that he refused to part with, and it makes him really slow. All right, so let's hand these food cubes over to Rain. All right, 19 miles an hour. You were 2 miles an hour slower because you just wanted food. You are the new Els, I think. But that's good to know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Thor at the end of the squad so I can follow him more easily. So everybody follow Thor, and Thor, you are going to rendezvous just north of the way station. People's financial information got leaked? Sort of, but not really. Revenue information got leaked, but not like finances. It didn't leak like bank accounts or anything like that. It just leaked some total of revenue. So it wasn't... I'm not saying that that's okay, but it's certainly better than, like, you know, the banking information or PII, personal identifiable information, being leaked. That would be a lot worse. But PII was not leaked. I'm very embarrassed for Twitch about that, too, because the reason it was exploited wasn't even a hack or anything. They gave a third-party vendor way too much access, which is like the noobiest of newbie mistakes. It's like deeply embarrassing. So they gave a third-party vendor access to an incredible amount of information, and that third-party vendor took it upon themselves to leak it, to stick it to Bezos, I guess. And all it really did was stick it to about 10,000 streamers on the platform. So, good job! You really stuck it to the man. Oh well. Oh, we have here slave mongers. Oh, I love you guys. What is my faction relationship with the slave mongers? Neutral, because I haven't really outright attacked them. I just don't like them because they keep trying to clap irons on me every time. Very, very obnoxious. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Also, I suggest joining Discord. On Discord, I do game giveaways, and you can also sign up for notifications for when I go live. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Shek,